Hey, what's going on out there, all you TeamJustus followers? This is Jus PBD, aka Pale Blue Dot, and this series is going to be on KEMs and the tactics that I use to get them. In Black Ops 2, we had a nuclear streak, which is 30 gun kills, and in this game, it's 25 gun kills, 24 if you're running hardline. And I have to say that getting a KEM in this game is harder than it was to get in Black Ops 2. Now, I use different tactics that I used in Black Ops 2. In Black Ops 2, I was able to just run around the entire map with a UAV or VSAT up and rely on my gun skill and the speed that my quick draw and dexterity gave me to pick my gun up in time to kill pretty much anything that I saw. But in this game, the reaction is, even if you have great reaction time, it takes a really long time to pick your gun up and aim down your sights, even with quick draw and ready up. So what I have found to do is not run around as much and to walk as much as possible and stay on the outskirts of the map. And also because there are so many more advantage points as someone that could shoot you from in this game, you've got to be really careful and stay on the outskirts of the map instead of running through the center in order to get to the enemy team and get your kills faster. You kind of just got to sit back and play smarter. In Black Ops 2, you could literally just run around like a chicken with your head cut off and get a nuclear. But in this game, you cannot do that. You will get shot in the side or shot in the back, no matter, even if you have friendlies around you. There's too many advantage points. You could literally kill someone from across the entire map from some of the advantage points in this game. Now, for me in this game, the biggest problem to overcome in getting a long gun streak was campers. In Black Ops 2, campers didn't give me all that much trouble because of the UAV, the ghost requirement to keep moving, the VSAT, and the memorization of all the head glitches in the maps. Now in this game, there are too many head glitches to memorize, too many corners to memorize and check. And the UAV or the SATCOM and the radar are damn near useless. The radar is so bad that I have not even used it in this game. Every once in a while, I'll glance up at it if there's someone shooting nearby. Otherwise, it's not worth it to even take your attention away from the game itself. Now, what I do rely on is dead silence and amplified. Amplified lets you hear the footsteps really well. It amplifies enemy footsteps over your friendly teammate footsteps very well. And if you have a surround sound headset, you can tell exactly where they're at. And that's kind of what I'm using as a radar. So I don't use the radar anymore at all. I am using my surround sound headset in order to determine where the enemy is and how to best take on that enemy without getting killed. Now, the problem with campers is that when they run off the grid, they don't have to keep moving. They can stay in a corner and not be seen on the radar, and also you can't hear them in amplified. Now that is a problem. That is a really, really bad problem, and it's very hard for me to overcome. I have gotten to 20, 22, 23, 24. I have failed at almost every kill before getting a KEM. And, you know, it just relies on a little bit of luck sometimes, it seems like. And right there was kind of an interesting story because you saw that pack, that scavenger pack, it popped out and then it disappeared out of thin air because the guy dashboarded on me and I didn't have any more bullets. So I had to run away, and luckily I found this guy that just spawned to knife and take his gun, take his ammo, and get back in the game. But that was a really lucky spot right there that I was able to get away. Otherwise, I wouldn't be bringing you this KEM gameplay. Now back to campers. Yeah, they are definitely the biggest problem for me in this game. And sound whoring is the best way to take care of the ones that move around a little bit. But the ones that don't move around at all, all you can do is memorize the spots that they are sitting in most of the time. I mean, there are just too many spots to check and memorize all the time. But you got to just do your best and play over and over and over to memorize where these guys are hiding at, because there's really no other way to figure out where they're at. The game doesn't give you any other way, which is something that I'm pretty upset about. It's basically promoting camping in this game, but it is what it is, you know. We just got to deal with it. We got to figure out a way to get around it. And there's that sexy KEM. Now in this series, guys, we are going to explore and discuss the most efficient ways that I've come up with to get KEMs, so that everybody that watches this series is able to get KEMs at least once or twice a month, or hell, even once a week, once a day, whatever. But we're going to figure it out together. So until next time, guys, this has been Pale Blue Dot, aka Jus PBD.